Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This will be a reading for the week of the 26th of December. Please do bear in mind that these are general readings, so it may not resonate for everybody. Take what does and leave what doesn't. So for this week, I am divining through rice. It is a tool that I have used before, very powerful tool to use. I hope you enjoy it. And then I'll be pulling out some cards as well towards the end. This is the Crow Tarot deck that I have here. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's begin. Okay. Look out for your needs. One thing that I'm seeing in particular is your sleep. The need to sleep more. Needing to sleep more. Need to sleep better, more. I think you need to sleep more. You know, and if you can't get to sleep properly, it's because there's a lack of it on your day-to-day. So that is one thing. And also just listening to what your body is needing. Starting off the week with that will be very important and beneficial to you. Kind of just being a lot more in tune with your body, putting that first before the demands of everything else that's outside of you. Is going to be very, very important. Looking after your well-being first and foremost. This is coming out because it is the most important thing for you. It's calling for that. I see you're taking action. There's something here that you're taking action that will have double the power. Double action. Yeah, something that if you step into this other person's role, let's say there's something there that's going to have a significant change, and you are in many ways the right person to do it. But when so somebody, let's say they tried and, you know, they can't, let's say, it's a workplace that you work in, that you're at, and your coworker does the work, but there's some challenges, some struggle here and there, but you step into that person's place and everything is like 150%, done and faster and stronger. And there's something to do with that. Not necessarily a work situation, but it's like, even like the house chores, it's somebody else's turn to do the house chores. But they're taking their time, and you're trying to just kind of let them do it, but they're so slow, or they're not even doing it properly. And you're like, okay, let me just do this. And you clean the whole house, like spick and span, and really clean. Things are shining, and in half of the time that the other person has done it. So there's that kind of thing that's happening, whatever the situation is. That was just an example. But you always put in double the effort, you have double the strength. So that's one thing, but don't forget about your needs. Do not forget about your needs. There's something to do with ice cream. I'm seeing ice cream. It's a very specific message, I know, but there's ice cream. You're enjoying it. You're enjoying having ice cream. Who doesn't? But it's like important to treat yourself. It's important to take that time out as well, and just doing these small things. Go to the movies, go to the theater, to the cinema, whatever it is. That's also, I am seeing that for some, kind of revisiting something in your past that you will find a breakthrough in. There's a breakthrough happening with something that you will have to reconsider, understand fully. It gives you such a release. There is something here that you feel so much better about. There's a long goodbye that you've had with somebody, a very long goodbye. It's just interesting. It hasn't been easy to release this person. But you kind of understand There's some things need to be done, you know, in order for you to bring more light into your life, for you to move on. Even the birds outside agree. Bring in that light. I see like you're stepping into your own zone here, but this long goodbye, you know, it's, I see you're leaving with happy tears. Yeah. If you can hear the bird, I mean, they're also agreeing. Happy tears, and it could be something spiritually as well. But it's just a need to step into a different kind of zone here, you know? It's not like, it's just something that you need to close the door for now with this person. It is something that will help you bring more abundance of happiness in your life. There is a special relationship I do see around you, by the way. There is a special relationship, more romance. There's like, you know, few good, I've seen three friends, three people in particular around you that really care about you. So don't be surprised if, you know, they start calling you, emailing you if you don't answer. It's only because they care, those particular people. All right, let's see. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Well, Sagittarius. Things, you know, tend to go very strongly for you. You're usually you seemingly on top of things. Don't forget, this is a great confirmation here. You know, you definitely, things are very solid. Things are very prosperous. You know, you've in the past set out certain ways to have long-term benefits. And here with the Judgment card and Two of Pentacles, a few things you need to decide and focus on, and not work on multiple things all at the same time. And I believe that is what we did say earlier. The need for you, you know, and just kind of having to honor that promise that you make for yourself, which I do see you're definitely fulfilling. And there's also could be a change in scenery and a change in certain ways that you do things, a change of position also at work for some of you, and not thinking that you need to take on all the responsibility either. So there is a change. Also in the pace that you do things. And we have the pace that and we have the Eight of Wands and the Devil, and the Eight of Wands and the Devil card, which I was saying, you know, change the pace of things. And usually the Eight of Wands comes in because it's something that happens quite rapidly. It could, you know, you're getting into the swing of things for sure, and there's really good good news coming in. Good kind of, there's responses and things that you've been hoping for, getting answers to questions that you've been very patiently waiting for. Also, in terms of, you could be planning to travel as well. But here with the Devil card, the Ace of Wands and the Devil card, don't go back into kind of your old habits. Now, you know, you set the pace in a very good way that will allow you to just attain and grab onto the good things for you, you know, discarding the negativity, discarding this kind of shadow that you felt was following you around. But here with the Devil card, it's just kind of, you're more than capable of breaking free from that chain that, you know, has this bird down. You're not, you know, you have the power. No one else can control you in any way. You know, and also here with the Devil card, believe in the strength that you have. Believe in that strength. There is, I have to say also, enjoy with the Eight of Wands. So believe in yourself, but also allow yourself to really enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. If you're in a relationship, put in more enjoyment with that. You're allowed, you know. You're allowed to have that special time for yourselves. There is a release here, a release of some kind of bondage that you felt like you were under, or that was around you. And that's because you're just becoming more in tune again with your body. You're very good internally with your mind, your heart, but to be fully in tune also with the body, it's going to really help shape things for you and the way you direct yourself, and the way and we have the Fool. Yes, indeed. And you're allowed to enjoy certain pleasures and things like that, like the ice cream. It could be something more, but you are so much like you're developing in a way that I think will surprise you as well. You've got to give yourself way more credit than you actually do deep down. And it gives you this chance here, the Fool. There is things that you will just start to, say yes to all the good things coming your way. It's you're at a really advantageous point here, where you are able to run ahead with a particular idea and invest in it and see where it takes you and take those chances, take that risk. You're in that position where you feel like, the world is at your feet and nothing is really holding you back. You absolutely can try this and that. You're not afraid of any failures. You try hard and there's a lot of success coming in for you. There's things that you have definitely gone through and you've succeeded. And now we have this great energy of the Fool where you are being released. Like I was saying, there is that release, you're not bounded by anything anymore, because you have a better idea of how to handle things. There's a better, I'm seeing something to do with the schedule as well, that allows you to have this freedom, to have this, allow yourself to enjoy anything that you want. Love this. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being here. Really hope that this was helpful. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I love you all. Do take care. Until next time.